What's up, guys? Ryan the Cyber Hobbit here, and I just wanted to make a little quick video because I just got done watching Weta's live stream on their Facebook page where they've been having their collectibles unleashed in previewing. It's basically a 2 or 3 day little event it's been a 2 or 3 day little event that Weta uses to announce their up and coming things that they've been working on to release new products. So yesterday, their very first day, they had some mini epics that they released, and they had a really cool Treebeard, which I'm thinking about getting. I'm not the biggest mini epic collectors, but they released a few things yesterday. Another one was a Witch King as well as a Frodo, and I think that's it. There could be more. Either way, I'm not the biggest mini epic fan, but today they announced some really cool things that are right up my alley. Especially, they finally released the price to the Masters Collection Dead Marshes. I know this was announced a couple weeks ago, I guess a couple weeks ago now, which is Weta's new Master Collections piece. I know that I said originally I thought that the Smog the Terrible statue was going to be a Masters Collection. It was not. It's just a premium statue, but this is their brand new Masters Collection piece for this year. It is the Dead Marshes, and it is an amazing 1/6 scale statue diorama that is, I don't know, about 2 feet tall by 1 feet wide, and it's essentially a diorama of Frodo with Gollum and Smeagol, where Frodo is in the water and Gollum is reaching down to help pull Frodo out of the water, as well as Sam's kind of behind him, kind of reaching forward as well. And it's breathtaking. It's one of the coolest, probably most fragile looking statues I've ever seen, but it's something that immediately caught my eye. I've been a really big fan of Weta's 1/6 scale statues. So everyone's been wondering about the price. And it is $2,599, and that's US dollars. So I'm not really sure what that translates to in whatever country you're watching this from, but it is a little bit on the expensive side. But the caveat, or at least to me, when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be about $3,000. So in my eyes, this is cheaper than what I was originally thinking. So to me, it was an instant pre-order. I managed to somehow get my pre-order in because the website basically crashed as soon as they announced it, and there was a lot of people who were trying to secure theirs. If you're trying to, and you got it, great. If you didn't, keep trying. I'm sure Weta will fix their website soon. Their website was literally just 404 and just not showing anything for a little bit. But as of right now, I believe it's still up. So if you were trying to get that piece and you were very interested, now's the time to go get it. There are only 550 of them. So like many of their Masters Collection pieces, as soon as it's gone, as soon as it's sold out, as soon as everyone has them, the prices of these things are going to go drastically up. I know that I keep seeing Treebeard posts all the time of people selling him for, I think the lowest I've seen is like $6,000. And after talking to Into Darkness, Andrew, he told me that the Treebeard was originally released for about $2,400, and that was also didn't include a $300 kind of early bird special that they did. So yeah, these things triple in value, like at least double in value. So if you're planning on getting it, get it now before they're all gone. I'm not sure if there still are any, but go check. Stop this video and go check if you're interested to get them. So besides the Dead Marshes, they announced a brand new 1/6 scale statue. They announced Elendil. So they have him as sort of like a companion piece that is supposed to be paired with their 1/6 scale Sauron that they announced, I believe, last year. So yeah, if you own that piece, maybe you want to pick this one up. I am definitely going to get this one, even though I didn't get the Sauron. I just love the way this guy looks. I should have a video up next to me as I'm talking about this, but he looks great. He looks just like he did in the movie, at least from what I can tell. The video wasn't the highest quality, but he looks awesome. It's supposed to be another one of their classic series, and yeah, I am all on board. He's dressed in all his armor, like he's going to battle, and he has his sword up and everything. So it's a instant pre-order for me whenever they announce it. They haven't released the pre-order just yet. It's still just an announcement right now, but they should be releasing it in the next couple weeks or so. So besides the 1/6 scale Elendil, they don't have it up anymore. But I stumbled upon their website when this stream was first about to start, and they had a 1/6 scale Gandalf the White on the page. They had an entire page dedicated to him, and it is since then gone. I'm not sure if maybe Weta made a mistake and they released it too early and he wasn't supposed to be on the website, but it is now gone. But it definitely tells us that probably tomorrow and the next day of their Unleashed little campaign, they will be showing him off. So it looks awesome. It is going to be another instant buy for me. I know that I already own 5. I guess this will probably be my 5th Gandalf statue, but I have been thinking about getting the Gandalf the White, the Figures of Fandom, and it was pretty cool, but it just was a little bit off to me. But this looks great. This looks perfect. It's probably coming tomorrow. I gotta assume that they'll have it back on tomorrow, and I'm assuming that today it was up out of a mistake, and they didn't mean to do that. But I saw it, Weta. You can't hide it from me. So besides the 1/6 scale Elendil and the 1/6 scale Gandalf, they also announced a couple of new miniature statues, and these are Gollum and Smeagol. And the Gollum and Smeagol companion statues, I guess they're the companion statues, they are a limited edition thing. They're supposed to be doing Gollum by himself, but for the companion version where they're both together, it's going to be a limited edition thing. The really cool thing about these, though, is that they have magnets inside of them. So if you should see the video up on the screen right now, but if you can't tell, this is from when Gollum and Smeagol are sort of talking to each other through the water, going kind of back and forth. And it's one of the, probably one of the coolest little funniest scenes in the entire Lord of the Rings. And yeah, they're meant to either go back to back as a kind of a piece you would just sit down, or they can hang under each other, which I thought was really, really cool. And I believe there's supposed to be kind of like a wall mounting somehow that you can do for them, so that they can sit up and be safe and secure somewhere, because you can't really just stand one on its head. You'd have to be definitely secured to a wall somehow to display it that way. But you can either use them as one on top of the other, back to back, or maybe separate them and use them as bookends. Either way, it's a great little miniature statue that, I'm not really sure if they've done any of the Gollum miniature statues before, but this is going to be a definite pre-order for me. I love the miniature statue series. I have most of them. I'm still looking for a Sam miniature statue, but maybe one day I'll find one on eBay. But, yeah, if you're looking forward to that, I'm assuming they'll probably have the pre-order up sometime in the next couple weeks. They didn't release a price or an edition size, but I gotta assume it's coming very soon. So besides just that, they also announced a life-size replica key to Bag End. So they are, if you already own some of the Weta Workshop replica keys, they have the Mirkwood key and they have the key to Erebor. So now they officially have a Bag End key, which I think is really, really cool. If you own some of the Hobbit holes, or maybe you're building your own life-size real Hobbit hole, this would make a great piece to go with it, right? I'm actually not really too sure what the key looked like in the movie. I actually don't really remember seeing it off the top of my head. Maybe it was. If someone remembers that it was in the movie, you can correct me in the comments. But it looks great. It looks really cool. As far as I would think it would be. This is Weta Workshop we're talking about, you know, the people who did all the designs and everything for the Lord of the Rings movies. So, yeah, it's another little cool announcement that they've made that I will definitely be getting. I already own the other two, so why not this one? I've got to imagine it's probably going to be, I don't know, $40 or $50, something like that, in that range. I think that's what about the other two are, so I'm basing it off of that. Could be wrong, but maybe not. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. If I missed something, if there's something else I forgot about, you can mention it in the comments. And let me know what you guys think. Are you going to be getting the Dead Marshes? If you are, I hope you haven't watched this far, and I hope you've gone and ordered it because they're going to be going really fast again. Yeah, really cool, exciting times for a Lord of the Rings collector, right? Weta seems to be on fire lately, kind of releasing a bunch of new things. I know there's a 1/6 scale Aragorn Classic Series that's coming out that I've also pre-ordered. So, yeah, an amazing time to be a Tolkien fan, right? It's amazing how 20 years after a movie series can come out, that fans can be so dedicated to it and love it so much that the companies that made them originally can release brand new things and they will instantly sell out because everyone loves this stuff. I guess maybe I should also mention there's a brand new trailer for The Rings of Power that's out that, in my eyes, my dogs are snoring. I apologize if you can hear that. The Rings of Power so far has had me a little bit on edge whether or not I'm going to like it, but this trailer secures my opinion that it's going to be awesome, or at least I think so. I am all on board. I cannot wait for the Rings of Power. I know there's a lot of people who have mixed opinions about what they've seen so far in the trailers, but there's a brand new trailer out. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go see it. There is, at the very end of the trailer, I won't spoil it for you, but something that got me really, really excited to see. For those of you who have seen it, then you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, exciting times, again, to be a Lord of the Rings fan. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So until next time, bye-bye.